McCarthy, who I see everywhere taking photos. And we just thought we'd meet at a coffee shop and start from there. Lynn, say hi to everyone.
Hey Terry, how you going?
Great to see you. Yep.
Yeah.
I was just explaining to everyone that I'm usually at a few functions around town,
Quite a few.
and so are you.
Everywhere.
You're all over it.
That's my byline. Here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. So recently we were talking,
Yeah.
and we said let's have a coffee, and
Yeah.
I thought, well, let's make it count.
Yeah.
So it was like, so here we are.
So he's going to interrogate me.
Yes, that's right.
I'm excited.
We want to know everything. So which way do we want to go? Do you want to go? So you live out of town? You're on a property?
I live on a rural property, 85 acres at Possum Creek.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
85 acres.
85 acres.
What do you do with 85 acres?
I've actually got little cottages on it that I rent out.
Okay.
It was originally like dairy, not dairy, but cattle and macadamias and
Yep.
lemon myrtle.
Yes.
I moved here with my husband. We bought up here 18 years ago.
Yep.
And 2 kids, and unfortunately hubby died 12 years ago.
Oh.
So then I'm there with all this property, which was his dream.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
kids had finished school and wanted to go back to Sydney, so I thought, wow, this is going to be tough,
Yeah.
And the first 12 months were tough.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know what? What's great about this area
Yeah.
is community.
Mm.
We'd only been living here about 5 years, but we got into the community and everyone was there for me, And I just I thought, I'm going to give it 12 months.
Hello? Yeah.
We'll give it 12 months.
Yes.
And maybe I'll go back to Sydney if I'm not coping,
Yes.
12 months later, I thought, I live here. This is where I live.
Yes. Yeah.
And, I have to go to Sydney to see my children and whatever, but... they come up and see me. They now don't think it's such a bad place now that they're adults.
You're in a holiday destination, so it'd be an easy ask.
Yeah.
So what backtrack? So your husband,
Yeah.
was that a sudden death?
He had cancer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it was a few years of fighting that, and it took its toll. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, he was only 52, so it was
Wow.
it was quite devastating, really.
Yeah.
But time.
Yes.
With time,
Yep.
it's and I suppose I'm just one of those people that's a bit of a survivor.
Yeah.
I as much as I'm sad about it and I miss him terribly still,
Yes.
life's short. That's
Yeah.
the thing that it really taught me. And I lost a lot of people around the same time. I lost my mum and my brother and my husband
So
and my
much.
dog and everything all happening.
Wow.
And I felt like, well, if I can get through this,
Yes.
I'll get through anything, kind of thing.
And what helped you get through it? Like what was going on?
Like I said, I had a lot of support from the community.
Yeah.
People would just ring me up and say, come on, you're coming out, you're doing this, and I'd be miserable out.
Yeah.
As soon as I went through the gates of my property,
Yeah.
I was fine.
Yeah.
And it sort of, in some way, that helped me feel comfortable there, because my kids were worried about me on this big property by myself, And I thought, no, I feel actually okay here, And maybe, without being too Byron hippie about it, like...
No, go be
I
Byron
felt
hippie.
like all those people were there. All those people I'd lost were still there because they were inside me. I'd absorbed all those moments with them, all those memories.
Yeah.
They were still all there.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
it made it a lot easier, put it that way.
Okay.
I never aspired to be a photographer. I actually worked most of my working life in the film industry.
Yeah.
But I was in exhibition and distribution. So
Okay.
my husband and I owned cinemas,
Okay.
and we bought the rights to films.
Yep.
Went overseas probably 6 times a year to all the different festivals.
Wow.
Cannes,
Yeah.
New York, Toronto.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not pretending it wasn't. And we bought the rights for films for Australia and New Zealand, and
Yes.
then distributed them.
Yes.
And put
Like
them
what
in-
sort of films? Like are we talking
Mostly
Hollywood
art-
stuff or more art house?
art house
Oh, beautiful.
films.
Okay, wonderful.
So we...
You wanted to be challenged? Is that the type of movie
It was
you
our
like to
taste,
watch?
Our taste.
Yeah.
the whole thing was, this is the films we like. There's got to be other people out there that do too.
Yeah.
And we were very successful at it. Let's go
way?
down here.
Yeah.
So we had films like Reservoir Dogs,
Oh yeah.
My Life as a Dog, Beautiful Laundrette, Like Water for Chocolate,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Once Were Warriors.
Oh yeah.
You know, so if you liked, independent films,
Yes.
they were the cream.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And we did that for 17 years.
Okay.
So, yeah, very successful. And we sold the business. And my husband was a country boy. He wanted to move out of Sydney. So I just said, look, if I'm going to move to the country, it's got to be somewhere that's got good coffee and a newsagent.
Yes.
And here we are.
You've done well.
We lived in Balmain. Everyone said, how do you find it? And I said, well, Balmain to Bangor is not much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
isn't.
no.
You know, they're both villages.
Yep.
And
Okay.
you get to know everyone. And we didn't. I find people in Sydney still do this. You stay in your little area. It's
Yeah.
a big city.
Yeah.
But, if you live in Newtown, you don't go very far out of the inner west. If you lived in Balmain, you didn't go very far out of that whole Drummoyne, Balmain inner
Yeah.
city thing.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
You didn't need to.
No.
Everything
Your people were around you and
You had everyone you wanted there.
the services and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Bangor's great, isn't it? I love Bangor.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What do you love about it?
The community.
Yeah. The people.
I feel like I know everybody.
Well, you would. You're out of everything.
I think I know everybody. There's the familiarity thing,
Yeah.
which you get anywhere, of course. But this is relaxed. I
Mm.
mean, Sydney is like, oh my God. Even though I say I didn't leave Balmain, I did leave Balmain to go into the city to work, and I travelled and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, I think back now, and I had 2 little children, and like
Yeah.
cinemas all over the country, and
Wow.
going overseas and all that. And I just go, well, it's great because it's got me here.
Yes.
know?
Yeah. Every decision you've
Everything-
made,
Every decision I've made's got me here,
and that's
so,
pretty cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. And now I'm just farting around. I'm taking photos. I live on a lovely property.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I haven't got a minute to scratch myself.
Yeah.
But I make.
But that's how you roll, though.
That's how I
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, if I've got time on my hands, I go, what else can I do? Or I ring up people. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
and will
I
you take
do.
your camera?
No, not always.
Oh,
I go to parties.
It must be challenging though to
I
not.
go to parties and people go, where's your camera? I go, you know what? Sometimes I go to places and I don't take my camera. And then the next thing you know, I've got my iPhone out.
Yeah.
Smile.
What did you do at uni? You talked about.
I did drama.
Okay, so you wanted to be an actress. Yeah.
No, I wanted to be a director.
Okay.
And that's where
okay.
the connection is,
Right.
really. Because that's what I'm really doing. I'm directing everybody.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what it's really about. I
Right.
love images.
Yes.
I love being... what it's about for me is the people.
Yeah.
I think you and I are people persons.
Oh, it fascinates me what people do
Totally
and how they do it.
fascinated.
Yeah.
And the turning point for me, look, I just picked up a camera 5 years ago and I started. That's pretty much the end of the story, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I had always loved images,
Yeah.
but one day I thought I'm going to buy a decent camera
Yeah.
and just be for myself.
Yeah.
And I was just very, very lucky the way things fell.
Okay.
I bought a camera, I didn't have a clue how to use it because
Yeah.
it was, a fancy camera.
Yeah.
And ABC Open were trying to get people to get photos into the Lantern Festival. They were going to project them onto buildings.
In Lismore.
Yes.
Yes.
And
we keep
Catherine
warming?
Marshiniak,
Yep.
who ran then, and I think she still does, ABC Open,
Yeah.
put a little note out on Facebook or something that she was having a bit of a workshop for people who wanted to put photos into this.
Okay.
And because I knew Catherine, I thought, I'll just bunny hop on this
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can learn how to use my camera.
Yeah.
So went along, and it was so bad. I was so bad. It was like, shut up. What's that? Aperture. What's that? I mean, really. And she's going, okay, Lynn, just do this. Put them
Yeah.
on these settings, and then I'll go outside
Yes.
and just go up to people in the street and ask them, can you take their photo?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I said, okay. Straight.
Yeah.
Up there.
Like a
Star
duck
is
to water,
born.
was it?
I mean, I was like, oh my God, I love this. And
Yeah.
it was more the kind of, hello, excuse me, can I take your photo? Would you mind standing there? And I'd say, have you got a girlfriend? And they'd both start burst out laughing, and it click, got it,
There you go.
And I just loved it. And,
Yeah.
and I was very lucky in that half a dozen of my, maybe 12 or 13 of my photos got projected up onto the buildings
Yeah.
and went into an exhibition at Lismore Gallery.
Okay.
And
Wow.
well, I was seduced, and to be honest with you, for me, I could take millions of photos, but if they appear somewhere,
Yes.
I'm beside myself.
Okay.
It's legitimate,
Yes.
like I've been validated.
Yep.
What I'm doing is not a hobby.
Yep.
I'm actually okay at this. Sometimes, when you take a photo, and these are the ones I love, there's something about you capture their soul.
Yeah.
I can understand why Indigenous cultures you have got a thing about photos.
Okay.
You do capture someone's soul. If you do it properly, if you're lucky,
Yeah.
you get the right moment, you'll get someone's soul. And I got that kid's soul. And put the photo up on Facebook, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And his mum sent me the most amazing message.
Yeah.
He had been coming home crying from school saying he'd been bullied and that everyone was telling him he was ugly. He's the most beautiful kid, blonde, blue-eyed, gorgeous,
Yeah. Yeah.
He's ugly, da-da-da-da-da. You know how kids are.
Yes.
The best-looking kids get told they're ugly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's coming home distressed saying he's ugly, da-da-da-da-da-da. And she shows him this photo and says, look at the photo that Lynn took of you. And he went, oh, Mum, look, I'm not ugly at all, am I?
Yeah.
I cried when she told me
Yeah,
that. I
yeah, that's
cried.
huge.
And I went, oh my God, that's my purpose.
Yeah.
To show people the beauty in themselves.
Yes. And
Everybody's beautiful. I've just got to capture it.
Yeah. Well, we're nearly done. What have we
good.
missed out?
I just got
What's
a bit
the
more
hardest-
exercise for today. That was hard.
I knew that'd be. Well, what's the hardest thing you're going through at the moment? What's something that's really troubling you? Do you want to talk about it? No,
there
nothing.
isn't anything.
Right, there you go. Okay, so that's an easy.
I would struggle.
fun.
Look, every now and again,
Yep.
you'll get a bill for something really big and you go, holy hell, how am I going to pay that?
Yeah.
But somehow it just works out.
I know.
It always does.
Yeah.
I'll go, I can't afford that, and now I've got to pay it, and da-da-da-da-da. The next thing, the tax department says, oh, we owe you so much, and it's the exact amount you need to pay for the bloody road. I go, oh my God.
Get back to that Byron thing.
Oh my God. It's the universe delivering.
I love that.
I am so not the universe delivering, but, if the universe was going to deliver,
Yeah.
geez, I would have got a lottery ticket. No, not happening.
That's great.
No, I'm just really happy to be alive.
Yeah.